Okay, let me show you how to do the drawing in SketchUp. So first of all, you have the SketchUp active, and you're going to go, if it's up in the right hand corner, or sorry, left hand corner, you see the word SketchUp. It's just File and New, and you're going to come up with a person here. Call him Stan Lee from Marvel Comics, who's the big creator, one of the creators. But anyway, he's just an architect. So we're going to click on him and hit the delete button. After that, here is the orbit button. If you click on that, then you can rotate it so the red line is across the bottom and the green line is going away, and the blue line is going to the air. The red line is the x-axis, the blue line is the y, and the green is the depth, so or the z-axis. So if I move this over by using the hand, it kind of pops up and tells you what icon. It's the pan. We're going to do orbit and kind of turn it more again. I'm going to pan over. And what I'm going to do is draw at the base of the doghouse drawing there. To do that, I click the rectangle. I'm going to click on the origin. And after that, I'm just going to draw it out, but I'm not going to click again. In the bottom right hand corner is the dimensions, and you're going to type the dimensions there. So this is still unclicked, and all I'm going to type is 4, and then you're going to type the foot symbol, and then do comma and 5 and the foot symbol. Okay. After that, you're going to hit return. From there, you're going to get the push-pull command. This is the push-pull right here. Oh, by the way, the side tool palette, if you haven't found it, you go View, Tool Palette, and put a check mark next to the large tool set, and it will bring it up so you can use the side part here. Push-pull command, I click. You notice this turns to little dots in there. I click and hold it down and drag it up and keep holding it down. So I'm still holding it down on the mouse, and then I'm going to type 5 and put the foot symbol on and hit return. So it gives it 5 feet in the air. So you have this box that's 4 by 5 by 5. Now I'm going to rotate so I just see the front face. If you get lost on this or you can't find it on your drawing, if you take and say I zoomed back too far or messed up where it's located, you can always go camera and zoom extents, and it'll zoom back into it. Okay? So at this point, I'm going to give the roof of the doghouse. To do that, I click on the pencil, and it should be the line that I want. Now, if I take this across here, the neat thing about SketchUp, it tells you the midpoint of a line. So right there where it turned blue, there's the midpoint of that line, and I click. Then I follow the side down till it gets to the midpoint, and I click. I'm going to start at the same endpoint here and go to the midpoint on the other side, so the roof even. There it is. Now, this is too steep of a roof, so I'm going to go halfway down again. So if I click here at the center and bring this down and hit the midpoint of this intersection between here and here, it gives me a midpoint. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Following this down until it turns blue and gives me the midpoint. There it is. Alright, so now I do no longer need these bottom lines. So I'm going to hit the eraser. I'm going to delete the bottom lines. Now I'm going to rotate so I can see a little bit of the top and a little bit of the side. I'm going to use the push-pull command and drag this back, click and drag it back, and then let go. And see how it deleted it? Now remember, it memorizes that command, so all I have to do is double click on this other side and it deleted it too. So now you have, if I look at the orbit, it's the front angle. So it's like a roof. Now, to get the opening so the dog can go in, I would actually measure it out if I was actually building this, but we're going to do it just for sight. So we take it over just a little bit on the edge at the bottom and click, and then you're going to bring your square up. Now we don't want to go up to where that, even with that, we want to take it so it's even, and you see that, see where the line popped up? So we have it even on both sides, and where that line's popped up. So we want equal width on either side. So notice from here to here is about the same as from this side to this side. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, we want to make an arch so the dog doesn't hit his head. To do that, we're going to use this arch command right here, 2-point arch, right here. I'm going to click on the first one, endpoint, right there, that corner, and then I'm going to click on the other endpoint, the other corner. All I have to do now is lift up in the center, basically to this line right here, and click. There we go. So there's my arch. Now I'm going to erase this middle line because I don't need it anymore. So this middle line right here, see it? It's erased. Now I'm going to indent this so I can make this hollow. To do that, all you're going to do is take the push-pull command and move this back just a few inches. Just like that. And then I'm going to take an orbit and kind of zoom into the bottom base here so you can see what I'm talking about. So I moved it in just a little bit. Now I need to delete this one line. So all I have to do is hit the erase command, and all I'm going to do is delete this one line down here, and look, it gives an opening to the whole doghouse, which is pretty neat. So we have an opening to the doghouse, and with it, the doghouse sitting on top of the ground below. We are going to put in a window behind so you can see a different way of creating an opening. So you have the understanding how to do that. So I'm going to take the orbit command and spin all the way to the back of the doghouse here, and we're going to make it a window for the doghouse. Most doghouses don't have windows, but this one will have one. So we're going to hit the rectangle command. I click, dragging it out and letting go. So now I have my window. In order to actually get some push-pull on it, I need to angle it so I can kind of see the roof a little bit. Then I'm going to choose my push-pull command and move this back a little bit so I will have a window sill. Now here's what's different. We're not going to use the eraser. We're going to use the point command here. You're going to click on this middle box so it all becomes blue dots with the white. So the dots there. And all you do is hit the delete key, and it leaves an opening with a windowsill. So as you see, we have the window, we have the opening of the doghouse in the front. So I'm going to kind of move back, and always if I want to get it even and stuff, I'm just going to go camera, zoom extends to kind of tightens everything up so you can see it all. And then you need to go File, Save, and you're going to save it as your first initial, last name, and dog house. Dog house. So you do that much. That concludes the first set of drawing. Thank you.